In this postmodernism, this term itself is not very, very likable in a way. I mean, what you're doing is when you're reducing your accent, obviously you are reducing your accent, but that goes with the same example if the glass is full or half. Like you are reducing your accent, but at the same time, if you take it positively, what you're doing is you are putting on another accent, just the way you put on makeup or clothes. You know, for example, if you're preparing for IELTS, or you want to plan to go there for whatever reason, or you have married a British person, right? For various, like, whatever of the reasons, that is now your, in a way, need to be able to be speaking in a way that British people can understand you in a better way. And obviously same goes for Australians, South Africans, or whatever varieties of English there are out there. What you're actually doing is you are learning a new accent. So if we say what accent reduction is actually putting on a new accent, learning a new accent, that won't be wrong. That is actually something very appropriate to say. What you're actually doing is you are learning a new accent and trying to be more intelligible and heard and understood in a certain type of environment, a foreign environment, a native English environment. What pronunciation is. Now, pronunciation is to be able to utter the sounds in a right way, to pronounce the sounds, the phonemes, in an appropriate way is what we call pronunciation. And if you want to call accent reduction pronunciation, that's absolutely right as well. What you're doing by the end of the day is you've been pronouncing, for example, communication in your local accent. For example, in an Indian accent, we would say communication. Is that right? Communication. That's how we'll say it. But if you just pronounce it differently, just do a little bit of, a few tweaks in the word and the sounds that you're producing, what you end up saying, communication, right? So there's a hell lot of difference if you look at it closely between communication and communication. What you did here essentially was you pronounced the k sound, the sound that C is representing here, a little bit differently. So instead of k, the Indian k, you said k. That's it. And it's not that you don't have that sound in your language. I know that Urdu speakers do have the sound, the k sound in this language, and I'm pretty sure in Hindi or Bangladeshi, they also can utter this sound effortlessly. They actually do that all the time. It's just that they don't realize it. Why saying ka becomes a challenge when you can actually say that? What you essentially did with the word, you replaced the sound ka with ka, a little bit back in your mouth. Ka, not ka. So that's what you did, the first thing. And the second thing is you lengthened the vowel after the second C in the word. C-O-M-M-U-N-I-C, and then the vowel that is represented by A here. So what you were doing before was communication, like cation, but now you have given it a little bit of length and sort of a stress as well, a mid-level stress, and it comes out as cation. Cation. It's not cation, it's cation. It all boils down to pronouncing the words, uttering the right sounds at the right time.